all of your teenage life. I would like you to have some kind of an adult life. So that's all I'm saying.
You don't have to understand why I'm so stressed. I do things I do.
What?
I have to think about that every day.
What?
Me facing life.
Right. Facing life is ignoring these people, honey, so you can have a life. At the rate you're going, you won't have a life.
I won't have my situation. I don't have any. You don't understand what I did. I killed somebody.
I know you did. I know you did. I know you did.
I thought he was reaching for a gun, so I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's done. It's gonna murder me or rape me or something.
Yeah. And then what did you do?
I shot him. And it's like all these thoughts all of a sudden rushed in my head. What have I done? What am I doing? What just happened?
All right. We are here this afternoon, I believe, in the matter of Cyntoia Brown. I have your date of birth listed as January the 29th, 1988. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
That makes you, what, 15 now?
16.
16, yeah. Do you understand why you're here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is not a hearing to determine if you're guilty or innocent of the charges against you. The only purpose of today's hearing is to determine where your case should be tried, whether it should be...
Tell me about your biological family. Who are they?
I just know Gina.
Gina? Is this your biological mother?
Yeah.
Gina, as in Gina and Gia?
Georgina Mitchell.
Okay.
But,
How old is she, do you think?
She's probably 32.
Her biological mother's side of the family is extremely heavily loaded with psychiatric disorders.
Bipolar personality disorder, suicidal, manic depressive, which is an guarded condition. At times I've had homicidal thoughts for people that have hurt me. I've been raped, and I've always, wanted to do things to them for hurting me.
The night of August 6th of 2004. Where did you begin that evening around, say, 7 o'clock?
I was in the hotel room.
And what were you doing with Cut in the motel room at the In-Town Suites?
We were either getting high or having sex. That's all we ever did. He said that I was slipping and that I was starting to become a slouch, that I needed to get out and get on my grind and get some money.
What's this guy Cut? What's his real name?
Garion McGlothen.
So how long were you living with him?
For like 3 weeks.
And then what was he like?
Different hotels. I remember one time, the first time he did something to me is when he choked me and I passed out. Because he said I thought he was a joke.
What else did he do to you?
He talked real bad to me and then jacked me up. He pulled me by my hair and dragged me and stuff. He put guns up me, told me to strap and stuff like that, getting that bad with other people.
Did you ever have sex with the guys?
When I put a gun up to me, I did.
Did he have sex with you too?
Yeah, he had sex with me. Sometimes I didn't want to have sex with him. He'd still me. I'd be crying and everything.
So how come you stayed with him?
You're not listening. I made him money. He wasn't gonna let me go nowhere. He's told me he'd kill me. He knows where my mom lives. And I know the dude choked me till I almost passed out. He's not afraid to kill me.
When I left, I was looking for a ride so I can go out to East Nashville.
Who were you going to see in East Nashville?
Well, I wasn't going to see particularly anyone. I was going to an area that I knew was very, I don't know, a lot of people go there and prostitute.
Okay. When you walked up to the Sonic, who approached you?
A man in a white truck.
And is this the person that has been referred to throughout this hearing, Mr. Allen?
Yes. He didn't want to go to the hotel. He said that he wanted to go to his house because there was no one there. That time he was just finished telling me about his accomplishments and saying how that he used to be in the Army and that he was a sharpshooter in the Army. And then he had told me how a lot of women want him for his money and that he wanted someone to make love with him with desire.
Okay. Did you see any guns in the house?
Yes, I seen 2 shotguns downstairs and he showed me a chrome gun with a black handle.
Where were you when he showed you that?
I was sitting at the table eating my food.
You tend to be a nervous person.
Yeah.
Was there anything that made you especially nervous that night?
Just how he was acting, just how he talked. It's like the way he talked, how he was just so important and stuff. And then me, I look at myself, who am I? Who am I to him? It's like, then he talks about the guns and stuff. If he does something to me, I'm sitting here thinking, what can I do? I'm in his house. Ain't nobody gonna know where I'm at. My mom and them, they don't know where I'm at.
So you felt like if you tried to leave, he would harm you.
Right.
And your belief in that is based on the fact that he told you he had some guns and he's a sharpshooter.
Not only that, but the way
Also,
he was acting.
Well, the only thing we know is that he bought you food, he took you home, you used his bathroom, you felt comfortable doing that. You ate with him, you felt comfortable doing that. You sat on the couch and watched TV with him, you felt comfortable doing that. You got in the bed and at least one time went to sleep while he was there. You felt comfortable doing that.
I never went to sleep. He just grabbed me like in between my legs, like he just grabbed it real hard. And he just gave me this look. It was like a very fierce look. And then it just sent these chills up my spine. I'm thinking he's gonna hit me or do something like that. But then he rolls over and reaches, like he's reaching to the side of the bed or something. So I'm thinking, no, he's not finna hit me. He's finna get a gun.
And what did you do at that time?
I just grabbed the gun and I shot him.
And has the jury arrived at a verdict in this case?
Yes, sir, we have.
Please stand and tell the court what that verdict is.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Cyntoia Denise Brown, count 1, guilty first-degree murder. Count 2, guilty of felony murder. Count 3, guilty of especially aggravated robbery. This is our verdict, this 25th day of August, 2006.
Thank you. You can have a seat.